Hello everyone, it is SeaTactics for the win, otherwise known as Ben. We're back again with the King of Anime podcast. This week, we don't have a lot of anime to talk about, we just have 2 anime, which is strange, but also comforting and welcoming. I quite enjoy only having 2 anime to talk about this week. Introduce yourself, co-hosts.
Hey there, everybody. Who is that right here? It is me, EA, and I am great.
Oh, and so it starts. Me and EA goofing off. Satsuki.
Oh, hey. I'm chilling. I'm Satsuki. Yeah. And I'm glad we only had 2 anime this week. That's a lot less stress. And yeah, I went back to my old roots of watching anime right the day of the podcast, which is, it's fun when it's only 2.
I think I watched all these episodes today because I was like, whatever. Let's talk about Kanata no Astra, episode 4, Star of Hope. Which, was there a Star of Hope in this episode?
Not that I saw.
The gang
No.
find a bunch of groupies and feed them weird mushrooms.
Stupid.
That was a good one.
That's all. That's all. It explains everything. It literally kind of does.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't get into the stupidity of. But I think I'll let EA handle that.
Yeah.
Because he's been talking about this earlier than us. So
EA, please talk about the illogical people, because there's so much illogical thinking going on.
All right, let me spin you a web. Why the fuck are you guys not wearing your helmets? Wear your helmets. You go to a new planet, you eat random shit, and you go, oh, look at that. That's spores. They're black spores. That's totally fine. Oh, they're poisonous. They're poisonous. Why am I dying? This wouldn't have happened if you would have wore your helmet. But hey, what do I know? You guys are too distracted walking in on each other, having showers and shit, to even care what's going on. So,
well, one of them is just.
She's like, oh no, not like this. But I kind of like, I just wanted to grab my razor and shave. You know, I don't care about you and your naked self. He's probably gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. He doesn't care for her.
I mean,
he's very. I mean, it not to say that couldn't happen, but he didn't. It was just like he had no emotions. He's kind of asexual almost. He's just like, or maybe he's just not that interested. That's always a thing.
Yeah, he's interested. Why do they refer to the quiet one as the big girl? I mean, I get it. She got them tiggle bitties, but it's like,
I think she's like physically bigger than a lot of them.
I mean, really? She's just maybe a little taller. She's not like fat or anything. I mean, if I was, I was expecting, like, if you're gonna say, oh, she's bigger, she's gonna eat everybody's food, at least make her look like the fat ass from One Punch Man. You know what I mean?
Pig God.
Exactly, Pig God. Make her look like that, but she's a normal girl with just huge jugs. But they're gonna, I don't know. I'm just like all over the place with this show. Once again, they're taking off their helmets. I knew it was gonna come into play. Hopefully, this means the next episode they'll keep their damn helmets on. They won't. They
kind of had a reason for when they were in the spaceship, because they're in the spaceship. Why would they think something would go wrong? They've inspected it and all that, whatever. This one, they had no excuse. I was literally like, how come Yunhwa, or not Yunhwa, but Kanata had his space stuff on and they didn't? What the hell's going on? Why aren't they wearing helmets? It's so obvious. It's so,
yeah, I know.
It's No,
just it's annoying, I tell you.
there's this show needs to start trying at least a little bit to address some of these small issues. Don't just like leave the like this makes. I'm not gonna go this far and say it, but if they keep doing it, they're treating the viewers like they're idiots.
Nah, I can go. Yeah, I can go with that.
Yeah, I mean, it was just they're going into different planets, and they're teenagers. They've already been to a planet where they seen the consequence of them taking things lightly, and then they go to this planet, and I could kind of understand letting your guard down after a little while because it seemed like fun and games. They were riding
chocobos.
groupies. Yeah. For lolies, they were riding the.
Yeah, I called them. I put in my notes.
Lolies.
I put in my notes. I put in my notes. They ride space for lollies.
Yeah, basically. So it was before the whole mushroom, high poison thing. They were just chilling and relaxing, so they let their guard down. But I still don't think that's an excuse for all of them to not wear their helmets. And the only reason that Kanata and Yua wore theirs is because Yua was distancing herself from Kanata, and they were communicating with that. Had it not been for that, everybody would have died.
Pretty much.
Let's just also talk about this. I don't understand what this is and why this happened and what was the point of this, but apparently, so they go to like the big tree thing that shoots all the spores out, and he's looking for all of the weird mushrooms they fed all the groupies, and he's like, they're not revealing themselves, so maybe I have to intake the spores and risk dying to, and so
yeah,
they will show. Oh, this is so dumb.
That pissed me off too. I'm like, really? You're just gonna give up after looking at one spot and just be like, no, it's futile?
No, he didn't give up. He did the opposite of give up. He did it because his theory was that the spore or the mushrooms would show themselves if he started collapsing. To which I have to say, why not just act like you're collapsing? And are these trees sentient?
Right? Are they sadistic little fucks? Where they're just like, come here. Oh, you almost got the medicine. Oh, you got doused in freaking spores. You're dead.
Wasted. Stupid. Just absolutely stupid. I cannot stress enough how dumb Kanata is for doing that. I can't express how dumb. So many dumb things happened in this episode. Why? I mean, okay, we got some cool stuff. We got the backstory on
Name
Yunhwa.
the cool stuff.
Yunhwa, she got her backstory. That's cool. We figured out why she's such a loner. It's because her parents wanted her to just blend in and not cause any trouble and not, put the burden on the parents, which is just the stupidest, most ridiculous thing a parent can do to a child. And she's very talented in singing, which, by the way, what was that weird scene where she started singing? I thought for a moment, the way the show is headed, like she cured them with her singing.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, if this thing jumps the fucking shark, I'm going to lose it. You cured us with your magical voice. You were forever in our debts. I am going to kill someone.
This, to me, in terms of logic, is absolutely the worst episode so far of this whole show. And I can't, for the life of me, understand why they don't just try a little bit. I'm starting to think they're gonna, like, in the next episode, at the beginning, they're gonna be like, so, did the dumb serum work on them? Yes, they're getting dumber as we speak.
That one's eating its foot.
That would explain a lot of things. I mean, just for me, I didn't think this episode did its purpose, and I think the purpose was to flesh out Yuha more, because it seems that's what they are aiming to do. Like last week was more so of addressing the whole possible traitor situation. The week before that was Kitari's backstories, Kitari and uh, sister that's not a sister. Or
Though they look very familiar.
yeah, yes, um, Funi, that's her name. But yeah, this
Funimation.
episode was yeah, Funimation. This episode was like aiming to flesh out Yuha more, but I still don't think it did well in that, because all we got was the backstory, and she talked a little to Kanata, but she didn't really solve her whole I'm useless situation, because she was the one. If she was the one who, I mean, she the only thing she did was spot out that the whatever the hell plant could possibly cure everybody.
Which is, by
But
the way, really dumb moment in the show.
She walks off screen. I found this thing.
Maybe if we feed it to the space Falali and or groupie, it'll be fine.
And look, it likes me. Why is
I mean,
every monster on space so fucking friendly? I mean,
So-
why isn't any of them just ripped their faces off yet? You know what I mean?
I want to go to space now if there's a bunch of friendly space animals.
It's a bounce house. There's friendly jumping.
bounced.
It's a bounce house in one planet. It's a groupie rave on the next planet. It's what's next?
People who are just normal people, they're just humans, except how they walk is they walk with their hands. They do handstands.
I would love it if the next episode is like a completely normal society where they talk to these other people, but they're like really cannibals or something.
Oh, yeah.
That would just be like a really dark
Like,
turn. It's
if one of them shows any sign of weakness, they all just start devouring them. Like, maybe we should just go ahead and leave this planet.
You know, they just killed someone right in front of us, and they are just eating his still beating heart. I think we should turn around and go, nonsense, I'm starving.
In the background, you see Ares maniacally putting her hands together and rubbing them and going,
Good. That ridiculous laugh she does.
Exactly.
She laughed again this episode.
Yeah, it was a little bit in the background, but it was great. That was a good part of the episode. There's like three good parts. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah.
I think the third one is.
It ended.
Hold on. I got this. Just let me think for a moment.
Damn.
Side boob.
Whoa.
There we go. Side boob.
Side boob.
Yep.
I suppose.
Her non-existent
Well-
side boob.
I thought Charsey's whole obsession with, I don't know, being a science nerd was kind of funny, but yeah, because he was literally like almost like hyperventilating when I forgot what the hell he was thinking about, but he seemed like a carcass, and then he was yeah.
These are herbivores, judging by the patterns on their teeth. They are not
Oh,
smoothed
God.
out.
Oh man,
Or
E equals MC
omnivores.
squared.
Omnivores,
Oh.
right?
Oh, they're omnivores, and it looks like the moss is eating them too. Ah!
Oh god. Apparent. I still think Luca's a girl. I'm sorry.
I mean,
What did he do to make you think he was, other than the fact that he looks like a girl?
And talks like one. And is named Luca.
yeah.
Oh,
So-
I thought his name was Lucas.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
It's he's a she, okay? No way. I'm not.
None of this
I'm not
matters.
taking. I'm taking. I am not taking no for an answer. Luke is a girl.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it might be a different story if you got to meet her on a very intimate level. That's all I'm gonna say.
They improved the food testing machine by using Funi's voice, which I thought was kind of funny. There wasn't. I don't know what else to talk about.
Didn't they call like? Because there was one scene where they were looking at. It looked like a moon to me, but then they called it a satellite.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Was that just
well, satellite
me,
is a
or...
moon. We call our satellite the
Oh.
moon.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Okay,
we call
what?
then that's just me.
Yeah, what we call the moon is a satellite.
Totally missed
Learn
that
something
one.
new every day.
Yep. Also the sun it is called, we call it the sun, but it is actually a star. And Earth,
That one I knew.
we call Earth, but it's actually a planet.
And we
If you on that.
and we call Luca a guy, but we know she's a girl.
Yeah, exactly. We call those traps.
Perfect.
They have candy plants. They eat the plants and they eat candy and they're like, yum. And there's a funny moment where they go all like 1960s anime. I was like, oh, that's cool. They find cactus that are full of water. That's cool.
I mean, that's a lot of cactus. I know for a fact because I'm from Arizona. We see a bunch of cactus. They ain't not even near as much good water that came out of our cactus. We get maybe a little bit, but them, they're like, gallons, get your trays. Oh shit.
We could feed armies with these cactuses.
Seriously, just put them on the back of the chocobo and just go from there.
And then we can put it on our skin to make our skin soft. It'll be great.
Yeah, sure.
Isn't that what they do with cactuses? They like use the inside of it and they like make like this weird thing to make.
I know you can eat it. Aloe vera is the stuff that people rub on the skin for burns, but that has nothing to do with the cactus. Yeah, I don't know. I've never rubbed a cactus on me.
You should probably start thinking about it soon. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We gotta test it out in the next episode.
Yeah, so how'd it go? It was very painful.
I regret everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I feel there's nothing that happened, really, not much. This wasn't much in an episode, even though it was somehow 24 minutes. They didn't have opening and ending. Couldn't they have cut out some
Yeah,
stuff?
which was weird. Yeah. I mean,
could they
I
have
feel
cut
like
off some
this.
stuff? I don't know.
I would have liked to see the opening.
I felt like it's this show is starting to feel kind of like episodic in a way that some of the things that are happening, at least on the planet, it feels like there are no consequences really. I mean, we're kind of fleshing out characters, but even then, I don't even feel like this setting is necessary for that because, like I said, Yuha only like opened up just because she wanted to run away, and then someone chased after her. I don't know. I felt it feels like the potential is being wasted because what I wanted to see was us going to planets and everything we're fleshing out the world really. I mean, and it's kind of doing that, but like I don't know. It's not enough for me, or it's not exactly what I expected.
I hate it.
Olgar used the wrong term. He called Yuna a big girl. It's actually thick girl.
I'll go with that. Now, if they would have said thick girl, I would have been like, "You ain't lying." I would understand. But I was thinking big girl. I'm thinking frumpy. No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, we found out that Yua's glasses are not prescription. So yeah.
Yes, an important note for some godforsaken reason.
I mean, it's like they think by wearing glasses nobody will talk to you. It's like I wear glasses on a daily basis. Everybody talks to me. They won't leave me alone. It doesn't work.
They love my glasses. It's terrible. I wish I didn't have any. You're never gonna take my glasses. They're mine.
Yeah, they don't try to take them, but you know. Can we kill this show already?
I'm not. I want to watch one more episode at least.
Even after this shitty episode.
Well, yeah, everybody has bad episodes now and again.
I mean, this has been on a daily basis. They've had bad episodes.
The last episode was good. The first episode was good. Second episode, bounce a house. Well, that second episode really wasn't that bad. This episode was bad, straight up bad. But I mean, so far, for me at least, I haven't seen enough to where I am satisfied in killing it.
I'm done.
I want to give it one more shot, one more episode. So,
God damn it, Satsuki, please.
And once again,
I want to know how EA feels.
I'm not. I
hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate it.
I'm sorry. I last week I apologized to you profusely, and I apologize profusely again. But I really do think I need to at least see one more episode to make a final decision.
Of course you do.
But what do you mean? Of course I do.
You just love to see me squirm.
No.
You're like, this is for fucking Goblin Slayer, motherfucker.
There may be a grudge. I cannot refute
I
that.
really like it's really wonderful show. I gotta keep watching it. Said no one ever.
God damn it.
I honestly, truthfully, I do need to see one more episode. So I don't think we've gotten enough yet to where at least I can get comfortable in saying that I would like to kill this, or I'm not 100% sold on either way. I'm in the middle. This episode was terrible. It was stupid. It was like watching filler, but it wasn't filler, and it was a nightmare.
It was like watching paint dry.
It was kind of boring too. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It was so bad I didn't even notice it was boring. I pass it. Satsuki, it's up to you.
Do the right thing.
Yeah.
Take that garbage can and throw it.
I will take out the garbage. I will take out the metaphorical garbage. Yeah. I mean, I think I will end up watching another episode of this on my own, but I can't put EA through this again. I don't want to go through it myself for the show. Kind of disappointed a little because I was hoping that I would at least relate more to the characters, or if not relate to them, at least feel for them in some way, shape, or form. But I honestly don't. So that's my main reason for killing this, because I don't even care about the traitor plotline thing now. I hate how it was brought up. I hate how it feels like when we go to these planets, we're not really doing anything except for getting in weird situations like mushrooms or dinosaur pterodactyl shits, and yeah, I'm done. Kill.
All right, that's 2 kills. Fire Force, which is the last show we're covering for today. We'll have to get 2 or more kills. We'll have to get 3 kills actually, or yeah, we have to get 3 kills for this to survive. Which,
oh, thank God.
Let's be honest, Fire Force isn't getting 2 kills. Maybe may get 1 this week because fan service was abound in Fire Force this week. Fire Force episode 3, the Rookie Fire Soldier Games, which I actually didn't realize they were in play a game this week. Someone still finds MC sexually harassing people a good character trait. Please stop. We also learned this episode that Shinra's brother, Sho, is indeed alive, and that Hajime Industries, or Hajima Industries, may be hiding something a little bit more sinister.
Dun, dun, dun. I guess,
please, for the love of God, EA, ranted about Kanata no Astra at the beginning of the show. I'm gonna rant about Fire Force. Please, for the love of freaking God, what is the point of Shinra groping what's her name, Masaki? There's no reason. I'll say it for you. There literally is no reason. It was stupid. I hate it. I hate it when it happens. There's another anime that did it, and it made the anime significantly worse for me. And that's the Seven Deadly Sins, which is probably worse than what we saw here, but I do not like this in your main... Like, how can you get behind a main character who sexually harasses people? I don't understand it. What is the point? What in this...
Sex sells, baby. Sex sells.
It's creepy, though. It's straight up creepy. There is... If it was consensual, whatever. I mean, it's still annoying, but it is not consensual. She literally says, "Why are you doing it?" They don't. That's the thing. The first time he looks at her, he's staring at her tits, and she's like, "What are you staring at?" And he's like, "Sorry."
I mean,
and then like the other that
kind of weird that she's like, "What are you staring at?" And yet she doesn't have the decency to cover up her shirt.
That's another thing. Her design is terrible, awful, bad. Nada. No more.
Bad. That's a bad design.
I get it. It's anime. I get it's fan service. I know why it's there.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't change the fact that her design is, from a design perspective, legitimately awful. Awful.
She's a kitty cat.
Which is fine. Which is great. Actually, her power looks freaking awesome. But she does not look cool. All of these other characters look cool. She's got like the worst design because it's literally she's just wearing like a bikini and like hipless chaps. I'm not even sure what it is. It's terrible.
It gets really hot in there. You gotta dress comfortably.
Yeah, it gets really hot, so you should cover up and not get burned.
Gotta air it out.
It's terrible. It's awful. Why are you doing it? There's no need for this anymore. Think logically about character designs. It's okay. I don't understand. It hurts me because I want to like this show really bad, and now I can't like it as much as I did.
Really? That's what does it for you?
Yeah, I hated it. It made me not like Shinra.
Really?
Yeah, and if I don't like the main character, it's harder for me to like a show.
But remember, he smiles when he's nervous, so he was nervous when he was doing that.
Which is still, honestly, which is really creepy. It's really creepy.
Giving you the nervous grope.
You guys start talking.
I thought it was great.
Right.
Go ahead.
As a self-proclaimed man of fan service, I would like to make this disclaimer. I like fan service in certain settings. I don't think this was the appropriate setting for this fan service. I don't like when I like fan service anime or just fan service in general. I like it kind of when the situation is framed in the right way. Like with High School DxD, that's a fan service anime. You know what you're going to get. Watch. This didn't need to happen. It was just there, and the fact that they're firefighters, and she has her front exposed. That I don't understand. Like that's something that should be addressed. Like, why is your outfit like that? I mean, maybe if someone asked her about it and if she said this is how I want to wear it, maybe it would be easier to accept. But nobody questioned her on why she was wearing that. So that's one thing. But to be honest, with the whole groping thing, I wasn't even surprised when I saw it. not only because I seen people talk about Fire Force and I seen people post panels of this happening, but because the mangaka of Soul Eater, he had weird fan service like this with Soul Eater, and that was it wasn't it didn't happen all the time, but it was always weird when it did happen because it was just completely unnecessary. And sadly enough, from what I've heard from the manga readers who read Fire Force, Tamaki is like a fan service character. She, like, I'm not going to say that's her only purpose, but that's a lot of her character. She even said in this episode, this when Shinra groped her, she said this is her lucky lecture lure, and like so apparently this is something that happens a lot. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Get ready for the fan service.
I don't like fan service. Like, fan service is fine, I guess. I like it more in the way it was in the first episode, even though it's, even then it was like I didn't need it, but I prefer that over character sexually harassing a woman.
Bring back the hot springs.
I want to say, yeah, but I'm surprised she didn't fight back. That's the thing. Is like every time we see that stuff, I'm always expecting a baka uppercut, and then they go flying into the atmosphere. Ding. But for some reason, didn't happen this episode. I don't know. I guess I'm just used to that sort of stuff. It comes with the territory whenever it's in anime. I'm used to it. Is it right to do it in real life? Of course not. But it's an anime thing. It's, I don't know. It's, you get your girls, you get the fantasy, and whatever.
We had a Goblin Slayer moment in this episode, or not a Goblin Slayer, a Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba. We had one of those moments where they were talking about the mascots, and he's like, "So you find these cute?" And she goes, "Mm." I'm like, "Oh damn!" Someone put Nezuko's over that.
Oh god.
I heard perfect. They do that a lot. I remember the year when Attack on Titan came out. There was like so many references to it through other shows. It would not surprise me if they just did like a little reference to another show within their show.
Wouldn't surprise me either. But the fight scene in this episode was pretty freaking cool. The guy uses ashes. That's like his thing, is he uses these ashes in this vial, and it can, I guess they're ashes, I don't really know what they are, but he uses it, and
it's like gunpowder or something.
Yeah, maybe that or something.
I just call it explosive stardust.
Not bad. And that was cool. He's unique. He looks like a character from Golden Kamui. The guy who has the metal plate for the forehead. He looks like that guy a little bit.
Damn. Got his name.
I want to watch Golden... Hey, we can watch Golden Kamui, you guys. We're killing so much this season. If we run out of shows, it's Golden Kamui.
Or we could watch Satsuki's show, the Madoka Magica.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Madoka!
We could.
Because I've never seen it. That's right. Make fun of me. I've never seen it. Don't man.
I don't think I'd make fun of you for it.
I mean, a lot of people have seen it.
What did you guys think about this fight?
It's pretty cool. Very. I just love this animation style of this show. It hasn't gone down in quality, which I appreciate. Because I'm always nervous after the first episode because I feel like a lot of studios blow their load after the first show and just to get people hooked. But it's consistent, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's David Productions. They're fairly usually consistent. They're not like a JC Staff. Let's not talk about it. in the beginning, we learned that all the continents are like breaking off from one another and separating, and that a lot of people have like come together in Tokyo and stuff. And yeah, there's a little bit of world building there. I enjoyed that, and these guys are after God, what's his name? The main guy, Obi
Shark Boy.
or whatever.
Akitaru,
Oh yeah,
That's
Aki.
it.
Obi.
Obi, yeah. So we figured that out. That's pretty nice. What else happened in this episode? I think it was just a big fight, and we learned that Shinra's brother Sho is still alive, which creates a nice mystery for the show, I guess. Like, what is he doing now? Why did they steal him?
Is he evil?
Yeah. What, is he evil? Is this like the ending of Call of Duty Ghosts, where they drag your brother away to re-educate him?
Which that never had a conclusion, by the way.
Yeah,
No
and
sequel.
I wanted a sequel, to be honest. It's probably the worst Call of Duty ever, but whatever. Still wanted a sequel.
Is that one worse, or is Black Ops 3 worse?
Actually, I think Black Ops 4 may be the worst one.
I had never played it. Black Ops 3.
It doesn't even have a campaign.
It ended my relationship with Call of Duty.
Oh
Was the
yeah,
third one.
pretty much. Yeah, the same. Like,
I
anyways.
didn't even finish it. Anyway, sorry.
At one point during the big battle at the end, the guy lights his cigarette with the fire, some of the stray fire. I thought that was cool.
That was badass.
At the end they're like falling. I thought it was funny. They called the new girl Cat Lady.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
The other guy was falling. He's like, "What about me?" And they're like, "We'll catch you down here." He falls. It seems like he hit the ground anyway. He literally just fell all the way through.
No,
And
he hit the tarp, I think, but it
Okay.
didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I don't know, talking to what's her face about her being strong, and she's like, "You called me a gorilla?" He's like, "I didn't say anything like that."
Yeah, and they're going to be a couple, right?
I mean, isn't that how it works? You hate each other's guts. You're beating the shit out of them. The next minute you're marrying them. I mean, this just goes hand in hand.
Yeah, I learned that from Inuyasha.
Oh
I'm
god.
sorry. I would have never married Kugome. I'm sorry.
Kugome!
I would have.
Inuyasha!
I would
Sit, boy.
To sit, boy. I would have stuck with his original girl.
Kikyo.
Thank you. Kikyo would have been a better catch anyway. At least she loved him, though she wanted to kill him towards the end. But I mean, and then he was like, "It wasn't me. It was Narako, you dumbass." "I don't care. I'm still killing you." Okay, this makes sense. How? I'm just gonna die stupidly. Good night. Anyway.
Obi is cool. I like Obi because based on what was said by evil guys in the beginning, he's somebody who would even disobey orders to save lives. So he's one of those characters who he'll go against the grain if he really feels is right. So in that respect, he's like birds of a feather with Shinra, because it seems like Shinra is like that, and now they both revealed that there may be some shady business when it comes to the Fire Force, because there's different branches and whatnot, and they all have their own agendas. So yeah, there's some shady business. Probably one of the branches is working with Evil Guy, because Evil Guy tried to recruit Shinra as well. I think he called himself, either he's the Joker or he works for the Joker, because that was mentioned.
I think he works for the Joker.
Okay. Yeah,
Because I
most
think he
likely.
said, if you want to know more, come find me and join the Joker. I think that's what he said.
Okay. Because I do not know that guy's name, but yeah, different branches with and I wasn't really following it too much because it felt like an info dump, at least for me. But
It was.
yeah.
No one's better at the info dumps than SAO.
Uh-huh.
They're good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much just the whole episode. This episode was just really just a lot of fighting. That was cool. Yeah. What are we giving this episode? I really dislike the fan service. Really, really don't appreciate it. It makes me harder to really like this show.
Harder.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe I should work on phrasing a little bit. It makes it difficult to enjoy the show. I'll say that. I'll give it a pass. Just for the simple fact there was a cool fight scene that really had me engaged, and it looked cool, and I like how they animate the fire. It looks really good, and that's it.
This is the best anime of the season. I'm passionate.
Is it? What else are we watching this season? No, we're watching Vinland Saga. Take that back.
You know what?
Hey, Carol and Tuesday.
I do take. Well, Carol and Tuesday is technically from spring, but okay, I do take that back. Vinland Saga is pretty good. Okay, it's definitely up there with one of the better ones this season, and I'm passing it.
So far, if any of you guys have seen Soul Eater, so far, what do you prefer?
Oh, I definitely prefer Soul Eater, but to be honest, I don't know how. Oh no, because even thinking back about it, Soul Eater, their initial like 3 episodes, they introduced like Death the Kid, they introduced Maka and Soul, they introduced Black Star. They had strong first episodes. Yeah. It was. Oh yeah, I think Soul Eater had a better start for the most part. So I can't really. If we're talking anime wise, though, I hated Soul Eater's ending, but that was more of the anime, the studio, because I think they ran out of content. So yeah,
they pulled a Full Metal Alchemist, and they made an original ending, and that's a show where they should definitely. You don't have to redo the whole thing. At least pick up from where you last had it, and then try from there. I don't know. I wouldn't mind. Do what Brotherhood did. You know what I mean? That's a show I wouldn't mind watching again.
Yeah, but so far I would say Soul Eater had the better start. Yeah.
Speaking of Maka-chan, this was a long time ago before I had the public server. There was another server I had. One of my friends randomly comments, and I swear to God, he literally says this, I want to put my head between Maka's juicy thighs, or it was Maka-chan's juicy thighs. And I was, because I didn't even know this guy watches like anime until this exact moment. I thought he actually hated anime. Apparently he loves Soul Eater, which I told him about this anime, and he's like, oh, it looks cool. And I'm like, sadly, it doesn't have Maka in it though. But we have this inside joke now between me and my group of friends where we say Maka-chan did nothing wrong. What
did she do?
Nothing wrong. That's the joke.
I'm trying to remember what she did. Yeah, because it's been a while since I've seen Soul Eater. That was such a long time ago.
But yeah, that's one of my friends was just like randomly I don't know what happened. But apparently he just wanted to make everybody know that Maka's thighs were juicy, and he wanted to put his head between them.
Maka is built like a toothpick.
I was gonna say, out of all the thighs you pick, you choose Maka's.
I didn't understand it personally.
You know, a toothpick has more thickness than Maka. You know what I mean? It's just like, I'm sorry, it's not, it's no bueno for me. Of course, Akino would be a much better choice if I do say so myself.
Wait, how old is Maka?
She's definitely probably around like age 14.
We all know that they're high schoolers. Come on now. These people are digging on high schoolers. They're digging on people who are mind of a 12-year-old, but their body of a 25-year-old.
No, yeah, I just looked it up. She's 14.
There you go.
So that's really weird.
So a grown man wants to put his face in between a 14-year-old's thighs. This is normal. It's completely normal.
That's normal in anime land, apparently.
I mean, that's how it is.
Anime was a mistake.
Apparently, that was a misquote. I think he said something about the process actually of making anime was the mistake, not anime itself, which is still a funny misquote.
Yeah.
But it's
You
funny.
should just say it anyways.
Yeah, I agree. You just come out and be like, yeah, I fucking hate anime. Also, I hate iPhones and skateboards. Which I think he actually said he hated iPhones. Well, skateboards okay. They're fun. You get to skate around on a skateboard and do stuff. I actually haven't seen much of Soul Eater. I saw like the first 8 episodes on Netflix. Is it still on Netflix?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know, but like it's easy to see like the influence of you can see some things carry over, like the whole evil grin smile thing
Oh, yeah.
is something that I noticed that was carried over. Like they in Soul Eater, there's always like people going insane, and although we haven't really seen anybody go insane in Fire Force, you still have
They just
the
turn
smile.
into fire.
Yeah, just burn. Farnese would love the show.
Farnese would be getting hot and bothered if she watched this show.
Oh, people are getting lit on fire. Oh.
She would.
This is true.
I can't
Go
think of
ahead
any
and say
puns.
it.
I can't think of
Oh.
any puns. I used to be so good at Farnese puns. Satsuki, you got any?
God damn it! Don't put me on the spot.
Sorry. Don't worry. It's fine. This is so weird. We're kind of done with the show already.
Good night, everybody.
Anything else? Anyone want to say for Fire Force or Kanata no Astra?
I'm glad Kanano Astro's gone.
Oh my
I
god.
was sick and fucking tired of that show from day 2 because like I said, I gave it the chance of the first episode, but then episode 2, I was like, nah, it's not working for me.
I'm gonna watch the next episode alone, and I'll tell you what happens.
You'll send us random screenshots like you always do.
I mean, I'll watch the next episode too. I mean, yeah.
Spoil the hell out of it. I don't care. Just tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be too opposed to maybe soon, rather than next season, start watching Madoka Magica. Just saying.
Magic
guys.
girls are fun.
As Goku always says, just saying.
Just saying. Hey, it's me, Goku. And hey, everything animated, shout yourself out.
No.
Oh, God damn it!
Yeah.
Alright. It's time to do CKOA.
Don't sound so excited.
I forgot once again until literally before the show went live to post it. So there's only one response. I'm actually a terrible person. Actually terrible.
Hey guys, it's a brand new episode of AKOA, and here we go, talking about...
Hey. Fruits Basket passed, Fire Force passed, Dr. Stone passed, How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift passed. If it's for my daughter, I'd even defeat a Demon Lord, did not. But I will not count it since I'm dumb. Are You Lost passed? Do You Love Your
Yes.
Mom? Her normal attack has 2 attacks at full power, did not pass.
Ooh.
Guys,
What's up?
where can they find EA?
Well, You can find me at the Everything Animated's channel on YouTube's. Slowly growing my subscriber count while providing zero content. I don't understand. This has never happened to me before, I swear. But as I always say, I have some ideas. It's all about a matter of time whether to sit my ass down, put my voice to a microphone, and just record it. But you know me, I'm a working man. I have a child. I'm just a busy old man. What can I say? But I find time to do this, and I love it. So yeah, you can find me there. Twitter. I don't know. Twitter's depressing lately, but
It's never not been depressing,
it's.
actually.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, but I guess because I came back for a little bit, and then I guess I was more or less reminded of how depressing it can be, and nothing ever changes, just like war. So that's where you can find me, and all I can say about his future projects. Well, hit that subscribe button with the bell, and you will know when my video drops. It could drop in the middle of the night. It could drop after this channel. Who knows? It's it's a mystery.
Could drop every day for until the end of time.
Now, wouldn't that be something? Like I'm talking about how I'm going to put all this content out, and then all of a sudden, like you get one every day. You're like, what is this madness?
Videos! Oh my god, how am I able to be able to watch all of them? Speaking of watch all the videos, you should watch all of Sasuke's videos. Where can they find you?
You can find me on the Twitter at KingDanielsJR. And you can actually find me uploading content because I've started to being more consistent, proactive with uploading videos. So I actually have one in stock, which I usually never do. I usually never have a video ready to upload until like the day of. But yeah, doing that, more Hunter x Hunter content on the way. Almost finished with my reread. Yeah, it's been pretty fun. That's pretty much all I have to say.
Hey guys, it's me.
Hi,
Hey.
who are you?
How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Just want to say that teamwork makes the dream work, and just remember that don't eat the yellow snow. That's about
It
it.
ain't snowing right now.
Well, it could be if you close your eyes and imagine it is.
Not in here. Arizona, it's 115 fucking degrees right now.
Got some videos coming out soon. Got one list of isekai anime. I was thinking the other day, like, I was actually looking on my anime list for like a list of all the best isekai, and it turns out there are not a lot of good isekai. And I thought, I'm just gonna make a video out of this. Just why not? Because, you know, just for future reference maybe or whatever. Just do it to do it. So that's gonna be fun. I got a video on Lord El Meloy Case Files coming out. It'll be the second time I've talked about that anime. Very excited. I enjoy the show. It's fun. Got another Hunter x Hunter video coming out. That's gonna be pretty cool. That's about it. Yeah. Thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for watching the Kingdom Anime podcast, and safe travels and Godspeed. Goodbye
Later, everybody!
and good night.